So I watched a PBG video the other day about literally the Harvest Moon game I was planning on playing, like at some point, and I was like, man, I didn't remember it being that flat of a game, because apparently like there's really not much to do in it, like as far as like character events go and stuff, and it was like, huh, I guess maybe because I didn't do more than one run of it, maybe I just didn't realize.
Just that specific game, or Harvest Moon in general?
Just that specific game, because all of the Harvest Moons are different, unless they're like a remake game. They like tried a whole bunch of different things with their style like of gameplay. Some of which didn't work out super well, but others spawned like they have like spin-off titles like Rune Factory, which is their combo fantasy action RPG type thing with farming also in it.
Mm-hmm.
And like, but like basic Harvest Moon formula is really like you get married, you have kids, kind of end game. So like, and you just expand your farm as much as possible, make everything like efficient, stuff like that. Hey Coco, is there a limit to how much hay we can put in a silo?
250, I believe.
We might have already passed that.
Alright, then yeah, we could. You can, if you go up to the silo, it'll tell you how much is inside.
Okay, I'll double check, because like I was like la 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 la, and I'm like wait, there's like 85 that I'm seeing here, so hold up. Yeah, okay, no, we got 181 out of 240.
Okay.
So not too bad. Like, Harvest Moon has, like, a lot of, like, different fun things that they'll put into their games, but, like, some of them are just, like what he was saying about Magical Melody was, like, all of the character stuff is more generic because there's just so many love interests that they put into the game.
Oh, actually, I think I saw that vid too, yeah.
Yeah, it just came out yesterday, and I was like, oh, he played it. Weird. Like, Hive Mind, I guess. Like, Harvest Moon players suddenly all want to play Magical Melody. Because PBG, like, that's one of the reasons I think I started watching him was for his Harvest Moon content. It's hard to remember at this point. I know that I also started watching him because he was in one of JonTron's videos, because I like JonTron, like, way back in the day. Like, you know, before he became as he is now.
Yeah.
before the Fire Nation came. Yeah, no, PUG, like, I was like, oh, this guy looks kind of cool, let's just watch some of his content. And he, you know, mostly Harvest Moon and Zelda, so it's like, oh, perfect, excellent, I love all of that content. Also, he played Princess Maker recently, and just, his playthrough was really funny.
Oh, did you put the actual playthrough up?
I was watching him on Twitch do the stuff for, apparently, the, I forget who owns it. Might be Gynax still owns that IP, but whoever localized it and all of the sequels. So he was playing like Princess Maker 5, and that one's in like a modern day setting. And
ooh, weird.
Yeah, and
I don't know. Weird. That makes everything so much weirder.
It's still, you're supposed to, okay, so the story in Princess Maker 2 is you're a hero, right? And, like, the gods are, like, blessing you with a daughter or whatever, like, to take care of, because she's, like, a celestial sort of, like, offspring.
Mm-hmm.
And they're, like, you know, do right by her, make her, like, as happy as possible kind of thing. Make her into also, like, somebody who is stable, like, as far as, like, finances are concerned, which is why
don't let her become a demon lord, essentially. Don't
let her become a prostitute, like, you know, one of the endings allows.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Wow.
Also, my most common, like, end game for Princess Maker 2 was, like, she was just a housewife. Like, and I was like, God damn it, I put all of this time and energy in, you have so many good stats, and you become a housewife. That's it? That's why in my video I was kind of harping on that.
I think the one I got the most was, like, poet or writer.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so funny. I don't think I ever got either of those. Why am I in town cutting grass? I don't know what I'm doing today. But, God, so in Princess Maker 5, he was, like, screaming because, like, so in Japan, people like families will bathe together.
Yes.
But it and he's obviously playing a male character, and he has a daughter, and he's like, no, I don't want to do that. That's so weird. Because they were like, it was like, I guess maybe even the only option to like bathe her. Like at the time, it's not like you tell her to go bathe. It's go bathe with me kind of thing. And it's like, yeah, because apparently in Princess Maker 5, you have the option to be a woman, be a mom instead of just like a male hero. But also, I didn't get around to the hero part. You're supposedly the same hero, like just continuing to live on.
Weird.
So, like yeah. Basically, you are a glorified child rearing node for the gods. That's at least what I gathered from what was going on. It was just extremely funny. I didn't know what to make of that, aside from PVG was literally screaming. Like, he was so terrified. It's like, oh, that's a mood.
Fair.
Yeah. Harvest Moon, not Harvest Moon, Princess Maker 2 is a constant scream process, because they do have an ending where you, the player character, marry the daughter, and that's pretty fucking gross, IMO. I mean, you are not related to her. That's like canonized, but it's also you raised that child. That's grooming. Yeah. You're gross.
Yeah, I feel like there's no difference. Like whether she's related or not, like that's still your daughter.
That is still your child, and you're gross. You're gross. Thank you and farewell. Also, in the conspicuously in like how they drew the wedding screenshot for that particular ending, they kind of make her look like in that mature way that they're like, oh, girls are so mature, kind of blah blah blah, and you know she's 18, and it's like, I'm going to vomit. Gross, gross, gross. I got her to marry.
You should make a remix of that song, Moon.
Yes, if only I had mixing skills. That would be... I should really try. I've been, like, eyeballing a MIDI fighter for so long. Like, I don't know why I'm compelled. Like, I have only ever played piano in my life, and I dropped that very... like after 3 years of doing it, I was like, Mom, I hate this. The teacher was mean! She was really mean to me, because I'm tiny, and I have tiny hands. And you know what you don't need for fucking... playing the piano? Tiny hands. She always thought that I was like skimping on like practicing and stuff, and it's like, no, I have tiny hands. I suck at this because I'm small.
Oh.
It was very annoying. Like the first teacher I had was fine, like she was just an older lady. Like, but like the lady I had afterward, she was so mean to me. It was so rude. How dare you? I'm thinking about this still 20 years later.
It's okay. I also was affected by... I was in ensemble, and like our group was divided into string and ensemble, and they didn't give a single fuck about ensemble. They only paid attention to string.
Yeah, because that's more what do you call it? Wowing for adults.
Yeah.
You know? That's so dumb.
So it's like we would put all this effort into it, and then they just wouldn't care. And like then, you know, since they wouldn't help us when it was, you know, during practice time, we'd have difficulty with some parts, and they'd be like, well, no shit that, you know.
Yeah, exactly. I had kind of a thing like that happen in college with our final project. Like, so we were, my college was contracted by Microsoft to do like a, what do you call it? Their Windows phone had come out at the time, and we were going to make a game for it. And it'll be like, oh, it'll be really uplifting for the school, because wow, all this press due to like students making a game for Microsoft and whatever. You know, that failed. It failed so hard because my school prioritized a side group over literally somebody who had a contract with the company. Yeah, and that was 90% of our class too. It wasn't even like you know, it was like, oh, we were all split up into groups, and like one group like was really, really like doing well, and they were, you know, gonna go to like an event or anything. Though these two groups were going to do an event that was like quote unquote prestigious, and then we were all doing the Microsoft thing, and they just dropped us. It was so friggin' bad. It looked really bad on the school. We were reprimanded several times too. Where's Coco?
I heard her fishing.
Yeah, I'll be there soon.
Coco's the one staying out late. But we were reprimanded, and then the teachers must have like looked at it again and been like, "Oh wait, we were the ones who dropped the ball. Oops."
Ooh.
So they gave us a pizza party, and it was like, yeah, thanks. That really helps.
Ooh, nice. Wait, whoa. Okay, I didn't realize how much crops we had gotten that day.
I threw a whole bunch of stuff in from the beach too. But yeah, no, I'm tempted for musical instruments, even though I don't remember anything about like sight reading music or, you know, it's unfortunate. Ooh, the spirits really hate us today. Uh-oh. Oh, Demetrius. Hi Moon, I have some good news for you. A few days ago I made a breakthrough in my research on the local environment. I'll spare you the technical details and get to the point. You know that empty cave over there, a little ways to the west? Well, I have a way to turn it into something useful. Okay, so this is going to be either fruit bats, which will drop fruit every other day or so. Or we could get mushroom spores and have, like, a bunch of random mushrooms grow in the cave.
What would you like, Natsu?
You said they'll drop fruit?
Yeah, it's either the fruit can be pretty good early game kind of thing because you don't necessarily have like adult fruit trees. But mushrooms are also like they're okay. Like basically, like I think the bats are more advantageous if you want more money. Like, but the mushrooms are like if you want to cook more different foods. I think it's a weird trade-off because especially early game, like you don't have much use for mushrooms aside from like if you get lucky and get a truffle.
Yeah, like it's also I think the mushrooms are a bit more consistent, but also
not so lucrative.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's do the bats then. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'll go set it up for you right now. It shouldn't take any time at all. Thanks for letting me do this.
Oh, can someone check to see if
Robin?
Yeah, if Robin's done.
Let's go look. She's just out past the greenhouse.
She's past the
right?
greenhouse, yeah.
Oh, we are done, Coco.
Yes. It's okay. I'm gonna get us a chicken.
Yay!
Oh yeah. I'm gonna. Oh. I guess we should probably set up a fence.
Yeah. A fence around the coop.
Let me get some of these trees out of here.
Chicken.
Raising animals. Robin, the local carpenter, lives north of town. Oh, we get like an actual quest that's done. Huh.
Oops, should I be taking the hay out of here?
Oh.
Wait, what?
You could just hold on to it.
Oh, I can put it back.
Cool. Yeah. Also, like, if you take it out, you can just throw it into, like, the feed bins, because filling up multiple feed bins isn't a problem. The chicken will just use them all, kind of thing. It's not like they have a designated feeding station. God, I'm, like, gonna choke, I swear.
Alright, and now get us some more crops to plant.
Do we have wood? Oh, there's the boy. What a good boy. Give Rookie water. Okay. Well, we have gates. That's a good thing. Actually, wait, there's some of the gates are missing. Because we had like 7 at one point.
Didn't we take them down because we didn't need them?
Oh, we did take them down, but you can't exactly get rid of them unless you toss them out, and I didn't toss them out.
Is it the 26? I can't tell. My thing's over
here. Yes.
Alright, so
yeah.
We only have time for parsnips, so I'll get us some parsnips.
Let's see. Fence making.
And then, oh wait, and also some grass.
Let's start with 30 fence posts before we do anything else. Actually, I don't know how big we'd want to put it, like an enclosure for chickens.
Better to make it, you know, let's see.
Wide, kind of?
Yeah.
We're gonna, like, annex off Grandpa.
Is that hardwood you're using or regular wood?
This is just regular stuff.
Okay.
I don't think we have any hardwood to speak of. What are you? Oh, it's grass starters. I was like, oh, what are that? My brain's like, what?
We can put the gate here.
It's acting like it won't let me place these things because of the grass, and it's really annoying. Come on.
There you go.
There, I got that to work. There we go. So, I don't know if it's, like, clear, so you guys might want to come over here to see where the gate is.
Okay.
So...
Okay.
Wait, did you just walk... Was it open when you walked through? Because it looked like you just, like, clicked through, and I was like,
Yeah, it was open.
Okay, good. It's like, oh, no, it's broken.
Look at baby Kime.
Oh my god.
Kime seems curious, but a little cautious. She's getting used to the new home.
Aww.
Aww. She's tiny.
Tiny
She's not
baby.
part of the game.
Well, we'll start letting her out when she's big. Actually, one thing I was wondering, like, can the monsters, since we have the wilderness farm,
That one I don't know.
Get...
It would be wise to make sure we take the animals in and before sundown, I think.
Yeah.
But I guess we could also look it up, like if it's something
You're
that
so
can happen.
Just like in real life.
Oh hey, bats! They fly around.
Is that
Cool.
true? I thought you were the small.
Kime's just a liar.
I gave Caroline Joja Cola or whatever on accident, and she was like, "This is junk. I'm offended."
Temptation.
She wasn't even out here.
And that's the girl you want to woo. That's funny.
She wasn't even out here.
It's hysterical. Well, we might be able to get the, God, how much money does it take to do the greenhouse? I don't remember.
Oh, that's like a bundle. We need a...
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Hi,
Kime!
Kime looks really happy today.
Aww. Alright, there's something really weird going on, because I just keep drawing a bunch of goldfish.
A bunch of goldfish?
Konetsu!
I didn't know he was there.
I did an impulse buy of a book back when I went to Barnes and Noble to do some nice research.
Ooh.
Called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck.
Oh my god.
I haven't started to read it yet, but I think this will be Hopefully very helpful to me, because I give too many fucks sometimes.
God mood.
Is it an audiobook or like a
Nah.
digital?
That's like a actual paper book.
Oh.
You probably can find it digitally though.
Hmm.
I've been trying to get into audiobooks. I just can't.
I have a bad attention span when I'm like listening to like
Yeah.
podcasts and stuff, so it's like, ugh.
Have you guys read anything good recently? Manga, novels, short stories, articles, whatever.
Not really.
Yeah, I'm rereading Dungeon Meshi because I want to make a video, but that's about all
I've
I've
been
read
wanting to
recently.
read that.
It's so good.
It looks really
It's my
cute.
favorite.
What is it?
It's okay, hold on, let me just finish
Delicious
fishing
in
before I
Dungeon.
get into this. Yeah. I will tell you all about it and then spoil my video. It's not
Also,
going to just be about that,
keep in
still.
mind, keep an eye on the time in case you're still deep into the mines.
Okay, so Delicious in Dungeon, premise wise, is you kind of go into it expecting one thing and getting an entirely different thing out of it, because like at first it seems kind of like, oh, flippant about death and whatnot, because so it's like run like RPG where they talk about resurrection and all this other stuff because they're dungeon delving and whatnot for treasure. And so it's a party of a warrior, a mage, and a thief after the first encounter goes awry and the warrior's sister is eaten by a dragon. And they're like, oh, we're going to go save her and whatnot. Because, she won't be digested surely just yet because dragons hibernate and blah, blah, blah. And, I think 2 or 3 of their party members left because they just didn't have the money to continue to support them. So they're really down, like in as far as power and stuff is concerned. To the point where like the warrior's like, give me your armor, I'm gonna like sell it, and then I'll kit myself out and I'll go down in, and if I'm by myself it'll go really fast, so it won't be a big deal. But instead they decide to the 3 of them go down in, and the warrior's like, okay, instead of buying food from like the surface, like getting provisions and stuff,
Zero. Hello everyone, and welcome back to 4 Pixels. Moon, Konetsu, and Coco are here, and we are continuing Stardew Valley, where Dad sent us a letter. Dear Coco Nuez, I read an article about you in the local paper. I'm so impressed with your progress on the farm. Keep this up, and dear old Dad might be retiring in a Fern Islands luxury bungalow after all.
Jesus, Dad.
Alright.
What do I do with these?
You can put those in the wood box too. Alright, I'm gonna start fertilizing the land.
I don't know why that sounds so weird, but it does. It's a natural part of life.
First I'm gonna check up on Kime.
Oh, right, we have a chicken. Fuck. I haven't talked to it in 2 days.
Forgot about Kime, wow.
Kime got big!
Oh, Kime's big! And she looks really happy! Alright, so now that she's big, we can let her roam outside, and then
okay, let me go close the gate.
Come on, Kime! Aww.
Kime's like, no, I don't
Kime's
like
shy!
Oh,
like,
so this is to let her out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I never knew.
Well, she'll come out. Just make sure that when she's outside that you close the gate.
Oh, she'll actually roam free?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then she might get eaten by wild animals.
Oh my god!
She's outside now.
Alright, I'm gonna go get us some more plants. So we'll definitely
induct him into the hive mind.
What happened?
We should name one Chaves and induct him into the hive mind through a chicken.
Yes.
Oh, there she is.
I got a crab. Because I killed the rock crab.
Poor Mr. Krabs.
Hey, he's the one who attacked me first. We talked about this, Coco. This was self-defense. I didn't even try to attack him at first.
Yay.
The only thing I don't like about summer is the sound of flies.
Oh, I was about to mention that.
Yeah.
Like,
I get it, but
so unpleasant. Actually, it's not even flies. It's like mosquitoes or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
What did you buy? What did you buy?
Oh, I bought a cutlass.
Oh, so you bought a new sword. It's okay.
I was just looking through and I accidentally pressed the button.
It's okay.
What is that sound?
Me digging.
Oh!
Because I just felt like seeing if I could pull up anything. Because sometimes when you just dig randomly, you'll get stuff. So I was like, I wonder if I could just do that right now.
Oh man, I love doing that in like Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'll do it on every single spot of dirt.
I was
and I never
notorious
do
for
like
that.
I never get any.
Link's Awakening is the best. Oh shit. Coco's got so many things that need watering.
They're already watered. They're watered.
Are they? The game is like making it look like they're not watered at all. That's so weird. A bat's coming for you, Coco.
No!
Sap. I tried. That whistle.
Oh, that's the sound of the bat dying.
Oh.
Gotta make sure to pet the doggy.
Gotta. Oh shoot, I got plus 5 HP and then I got life elixir crafting recipe.
Nice. Oh shit. Oops.
What?
What'd you do?
Did anyone put Kime back in?
Oh no, she goes back in at night on her own if you leave the garage
Okay.
Okay, as long as the thing was closed, then yeah, she's good. Gonna be sunny tomorrow. Alright.
The spirits feel
Kime
neutral.
found dead in Miami.
Kime found dead on 4Gay Farm.
Mm-hmm. We're sorry, Kime!
Oops.
I'm gonna go check up on her.
We don't have to feed her or anything, right? Like, she'll do it herself?
Like, if we let her outside, she'll feed on the grass, but if it's like
If she's
raining,
inside.
if it's like raining or something, we need to keep her out inside, then we need to put some hay in her.
Oh, okay.
Kime looks really happy today.
Ah.
And she gave us an egg!
Yay! We should make a man machine.
Can I make that? I think I can. Let's
I'm
see.
pretty sure.
Yeah, alright. We need 15 wood, 15 stone, earth crystal, copper bar. Alright. God, the dog scared the shit out of me. Like, I just exit the door and he just like zooms in. Whoa!
He's blessed.
He's a good
What a
third
love-
dog. The crackle of the fire made me feel so relaxed.
What the hell is that noise?
Did we get another meteorite?
That would be
Level 3
wild.
fishing.
Ooh, nice.
There was an earthquake? What?
Yay!
We could get earthquakes?
Ooh. This is embarrassing. I lost my lucky purple shorts. I'm telling you because I think I can trust you. If you find them, bring them back to me discreetly. I'll pay well. Thanks, Mayor Lewis.
Well, I'm gonna do a quick check around the perimeter to see if we got another meteor. What the fuck?
What?
The dog just. Oh, is he behind? The dog just
Did he
disappeared.
just bust ass or something?
He just disappeared.
Oh. Well,
0.
Where's my mouse?
Uh-oh.
There
Well,
it is.
that's a start. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to 4 Pixels. So, I forgot what one. I'm gonna go say hi to my baby, Kime.
oh right, Kime exists now for realsies. Dwarf Scroll is an artifact that can be found and dropped by any monster. Oops. Donating. Okay, so donating all 4 Dwarf Scrolls rewards the player with the Dwarvish translation.
So should I wait?
No, you can give it to him.
Where's Kime?
Uh-oh.
She's not in her pen! Oh, there she
God.
is. Okay.
Oh,
She was like hiding behind a cliff.
Oh, God.
she's not in her pen! Oh, there she is.
The alarmed. Yeah.
Kime looks really happy today. What the hell? Allow pregnancy?
Huh? Is this allowed?
Is this allowed? Man, it's gonna be weird when we get shades of the chicken, huh?
They brought up a little list of just like random, like those questions memes that they have on Twitter.
Ooh.
Let's see. So some of these may be dumb, silly questions, but whatever.
I mean, it's fine.
What are your zodiac signs?
Ooh. Well, you guys go first.
Okay. So, I don't know if I've told this story on any of our recordings, but for 25 years, 24 years, 25, around there, years of my life, I thought my birthday was on March 5th, so I always thought I was a Pisces. Turns out, when I was born, my dad was in the United States, and, you know, I was born in the Dominican Republic, so he wasn't there to sign some necessary paperwork to get my birth certificate, you know, properly filled.
Yeah.
He didn't get there till 2 months later, which is why, on all papers, I'm March 5th, but I was actually born the same day as Tori, on January 5th.
Wow.
So I'm a Capricorn.
Hey! That's actually like a really funny story.
Yeah.
I had like an existential meltdown when my mother finally told me.
Oh no.
And I was born on May 14th, so I am a Taurus.
I was born on July 2nd, and I'm a Cancer.
This is not the sellable box.
I watched recently a BuzzFeed video that like pretty deeply offended me because I was like, it's like what was it? It's not a BuzzFeed. It was the Try Guys who used to work for BuzzFeed, and the one was like, I'm gonna rate all the zodiac signs from best to worst, and like Cancer was the bottom. I'm like, I'm gonna fuck you son of a bitch. Like, I was so mad. I was so insulted. But he's a Capricorn. Incidentally, so maybe some Capricorns have problems with Cancers a little too much. Because I've met a couple Capricorns, like not Tori or Coco, obviously, but a couple Capricorns who are like, I hate Cancers, and it's like, well, thanks. I love you too. That's so nice. Thank you. I will cherish your opinion forever. I know I'm emotional, okay? I can't help it.
I used to be really into astrology when I was younger, and like, I still think it's fun, but then, yeah, you get those people who take it way too seriously, and it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
shut up, please.
Yeah.
Or the people that are like, God, what do they say? Like
Oh,
they
you're such like a Cancer or something like
Oh,
that.
like they blame their behavior like, I can't help it, I'm just like an Aquarius, okay?
Oh, no. That's so embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, you can help it, don't blame it on the zodiac signs.
Yeah.
Like, I remember, and this was before I found out my birthday, so I was like telling some people on Plurk, which is like another sort of social media website, about my birthday, and someone was like, oh my god, you're this and this cusp, how do you ever get anything done? And I'm just like, excuse me, I have worked 60 hours a week while maintaining 2 channels, I get plenty done. And then it turns out I'm not even that, so go figure.
Sometimes people just put a little too much stock in it. Like,
Yeah.
like, yeah. People be like that sometimes, but not all the time.
It's also one of those things that's like, if you actually read like a lot of the descriptions for them, you'll find yourself relating to a lot of things in all of them, and it's because they always write it in such a vague language that you sort of
Yeah.
interpret it how you want.
Yeah. Though, like, when I read, like, ones that are, like, really, really opposed signs, it's like, I don't understand, like, any of this. Like, why would you behave like this kind of stuff? I forget which sign it was. I think it was, like, I don't know. Was it Aries or something? Is this just a fake tree? What the hell? Okay. I guess it's a fake tree. Oh my god, I'm getting, like, 9,000 messages all of a sudden. I'm gonna have to mute somebody's chat. This is not conducive to my recording. I'm trying to think of, like, a Cancer story, because, like, I don't have any, like, you know, like, real horoscope stuff, except for that, like, one of my friends was, like, a Cancer also, and it made it really annoying because she was really into horoscopes, and it was like, yeah, like, I like horoscope stuff, but also, this is too much.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you.
There's also
Why every time? You know what?
Did Coco scare you again?
I'm not even doing anything. I'm just standing here fishing. She comes up to me and screams.
Well, it's because I was looking at something else, and then all of a sudden I saw the fish come out of the water. All of a sudden it's like
Ghost fish. Ghost fish are coming for you, Konetsu. You fished too many.
I don't know about that. I mean,
Can you just
Coco
imagine
Googling.
waking up and the ghost of all the fish you've caught are hovering over you?
oh god.
Too many fish. The oh, what crap? What was it? There's a thing called, like, the Myers-Briggs test, and it's basically like it feels very much like horoscopes, but
Yeah.
apparently it's like actually has to do with like psychology. So I don't know.
I've taken that, yeah.
I just retook it like yesterday, and I got some words that I can't remember off the top of my head.
I think I was.
I got like INFJ.
Oh, I think that might be what I got
-T.
too. I think it
Yeah.
was called the. I'll need to look. I have it written down somewhere actually.
I can't remember what I got. I know I did that. It was like INFP or something.
Mm-hmm. I was like, cool, I got the results, but what do they mean? I sure don't know. Like,
But I got something.
like, Tori tried to explain it to me, and I'm still, like, a little bit confused. Like, it's not that, like, horoscopes are easier to keep track of, but, like, I guess it's because I've known about it for so long that it's like, oh yeah, Cancer is this, this, and this. I don't remember anybody else's most of the time. Like, I remember some things about Capricorns, but not very often. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I have enough problems keeping track of normal information.
Yeah, I'm also INFJ. And we're like one of the titles they're giving is diplomats.
My husband just said something extremely rude to me. You guys want to hear it?
What?
Yeah.
He goes, "You played Overwatch enough that you're surely a Cancer."
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Fucking rude.
That was a good one.
He goes, "Are you recording?" And I go, "Yeah," but I had the mic closed, and he says that to me. And it's like, damn, that one was. Why didn't I leave the mic open? I get all the other stuff.
Bed, went to bed.
Speaking of Overwatch,
Ooh, rainbow trout.
Oh, I think someone was trying to murder us.
Someone was swinging around their fish. Oh, I
wasn't
think
me.
it was probably me.
Alright, I'm gonna check up on Kime,
Whoa.
then I'll go.
I
Get
still
my
keep forgetting
backpack.
we have a chicken. God damn it! I need to
Can't
actually
believe
go
you
bond with the
forget about
chicken.
Kime like that. Wow.
Kime is usually
Wow.
off doing her own thing. To be fair, so suffering from Kingdom Hearts mostly.
Yeah. Oh no!
I still need to
Kime's
watch
upset
all of her
today.
VODs.
Kime's looking a little.
What?
Oh.
Kime played Kingdom Hearts last night, I see.
Oh no!
Aw, it's weird. It's like, oh, no, that's not good. But she's up like half a heart. But it's saying she's
Aw.
looking a little thin.
Oh no. Do we have to feed her? No, she does her own thing,
Yeah.
right?
Well, like, if she's left outside, she should eat from the grass, but I still left a hay inside, so even if she goes back inside, there's food, so I don't know why she's not eating.
Weird.
Maybe there were
She
some
wants
added
ramen.
modifiers now.
She wants ramen.
That's true.
What were you saying, Moon?
Maybe they added like sickness modifiers to the game. Like, I don't remember there being any like problems though, like before.
Hmm.
Damn it! I keep watering the same stupid square.
Yay!
Alright, now I'm gonna go look at the chicken for once. Oh my goddamn.
For once.
For once. She's all the way over here, so my brain's like, oh, we only have plants to worry about. That's fine. Oh, she's trying to escape. Hello. Hi, Kime. Kime's looking a little thin. Allow pregnancy. No, thank you.
I'm in the
Oh,
bathhouse.
Oh, that's
you went-
open.
That's right. That happened last time. Oh man.
Oh, you walk so slow!
Well, if you stay still, that'll like really quickly recover your energy.
Yeah.
I'm still wearing my shades.
They never come
You're
off.
too cool to take them off.
Ooh. Oh, wow. You're right.
Okay, so next question is sexuality.
Gay.
Thank you.
That sums it up quite well.
Woohoo.
I'm Pan, more specifically. But I figured that out really late. It's a very confusing time.
This is a giant bath.
I'll answer in a sec. Wow.
Well, okay.
Was that really an accident, though?
That was.
Was it? Like, more specifically, I'm Pan. That's what I ended up figuring out. It's Pan Rom, Pan Sexual. I'm like, I just developed a lisp at random. That was pretty weird.
A list?
Yep, a lisp.
Alright, so what was I gonna say? Yes, I am an ace lesbian. I have been questioning if I'm arrow for a long time, like 2 years. Still haven't figured it out.
It's a time. Maybe you're demi or something.
Maybe. But I guess, like, for me, the thing is that I honestly have no goddamn clue what separates romantic love from, you know, platonic love. And no one has been able to give me an answer to that.
It's a very good question. You kind of just look at the person, I like in my experience, and be like, I'd like to smooch that face.
I mean, that's the thing, though, because, like, I'm just so not a physical person. I have never had a desire to kiss someone, so it's just like,
That's fair.
Maybe
it's just like the wanting to spend an excess of your time together.
Yeah.
Like, because like I've spent a lot of time where like I was just with my friends kind of thing, and you know sometimes there's a quota you end up in with that, whereas like when I'm with my husband, I don't really have a quota of like I can't spend more time with you kind of quota. Like, but then again, we also understand. The thing about like, especially if you have a good partner, is they will understand when to leave you alone, like to respect boundaries, kind of thing. So like, if you go off and do your own thing in the house, it's not going to be like, oh, what you doing? I'm gonna not leave you alone forever, kind of thing.
Out of curiosity, like, I know that you and Scott met at your the university or the college that you attended, but like, how did you guys start dating, and how did you eventually decide to marry?
So that's very, very long story. but I can tell it. It's not a problem. So let's see. How did that entire question break down? So first part was the first part how we met, or was that?
Yeah, like you can go back. You did say that you met at your school, but
Yes.
you didn't say much more than that. So yeah, how did you meet?
Okay. So we met at school, but I didn't know he existed, and it wasn't like his fault or anything. It was just that we'd never been introduced, and I had never like taken notice of him during our classes, and we only had like maybe 1 or 2 classes together at the time that this was going on. And for reference, I was one of 5 women in the program subset that we were in. There were other women at the school, but in large part, I was one of 5 that was being interacted with by all of the men in our class. So before that, I was dealing with a lot of boys that came straight out of high school. Like, I mean, like, and they were from an all-boys high school, so it was even worse. So I was one of 2 that they considered a viable sort of option, which was very annoying. I had 12 little teeny boppers when I was like 22 asking me out, and I was like, I would like to date someone more my age. Like, no problem with, like, if you want to date somebody who's younger than you, fine, whatever. I don't care. That's my preference, though. Like, and especially at that age, it's just, there's a big difference in how people behave, and especially boys who've not had a lot of contact with girls, it's even worse. So, that being said, I was trying to date, like, the quote-unquote upperclassmen area. Like, we had 1 year ahead of us because it was a 2-year vocational school. So, I had seen one guy from my class and another from the upperclassmen, which he was actually like a couple months younger than me. And like, they didn't really work out. It wasn't anything like great. Like, the one was better than the other. The other one, like the first guy that was from my class that I went out with, he was like dating cardboard, and it was pretty uncomfortable. Which was really weird because, you know how different people can be from online to offline?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
He was very raunchy online, and it was very uncomfortable, and it was a very weird time, very uncomfortable experience. And he didn't take no for an answer either. When I told him that I wasn't going to see him anymore, he did like this kind of pseudo romantic sort of gesture where he printed out a fake parchment paper thing and had like written me a love note, and it was like, dude, I said no. Like, this is not a up for discussion thing. This is a no. Like, that's a no for me, dog. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like that, it wasn't like I had a bad experience, because also I'd not dated in high school at all, because I came from a place where it's not like a whole bunch of people moved into the area. Like, the last time people had moved into our area was like when I was in middle school. So like, not a whole lot of dating options. So when I met Scott, it was at the local anime convention because he had apparently been looking at me and been like, I want to see if I would want to date her. And he told his friend Emily, who was a woman who was already married, and she was kind of friends with me because she was one of the 5 women in my class. So like, we met up, and she was like, yeah, some of my friends are going to be at the convention. Like, most of our class went. And that's how I really got to kind of know Scott over, like, a weekend sort of thing. It was, like, a 3-day period of going around the con, having a lot of fun, blah, blah, blah. And the reason we ended up starting dating was, I don't know how to explain picking up on someone's vibe, so to speak, like, that they want to date you, but like, I just kind of got this like pseudo cue from how he was behaving toward me, where he was, one of the things in his favor was he was being pretty respectful about boundaries, for one thing, and just not really a space invader. But he was interested in talking to me and other miscellaneous sort of like, hey, I'm kind of, interested in getting to know you kind of thing. And so the following, like, there was a week or 2 weeks later that we were like at the end of our first year semester, like final semester kind of thing. And he was like, hey, you want to go over to X person's dorm, because we had like a fake dorm thing that was like a rented apartment building that the school did and like sublet out to students. And so we went over there and we hung out, and it was fine. It was great. Had a lot of fun. And then the same thing happened the week after, but then I had kind of like felt it out and been like, oh, he wants to date me. And this is like just based on like how his behavior had been in like the 3 to 4 weeks that we'd been getting to know each other. And I was like, okay. And after the people that we went to like the apartment of, they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna go out and get Subway, you guys can stay here, be right back. And they left us alone for like 30 minutes, and we just hung out and had fun. And they came back, and then when Scott and I were going to the train station, because going into Chicago, we both took the train in, but we were from separate like towns. Like Scott was from up north, and I'm from like the middle of Illinois. I just looked at him and I went, so does this mean I can change my Facebook status? Because, you know, that was a thing. What's funnier about this is Scott got a Facebook to interact with me also. So he had not had a Facebook, and he literally went, I don't know what that means.
Aww.
So that was how we ended up dating. And like was the ensuing sort of relationship stuff was, I think we're probably weird in the scheme of things, because like Scott and I talked about what we wanted out of a relationship fairly early, like if we were interested in this being a long-term thing, what we wanted out of relationships in general, stuff like that. We had a lot of negotiation periods, is what I'd probably call them. And it wasn't like it wasn't hard, but like I guess it's because we ended up being similar people in what we wanted, like out of a relationship. But yeah, so like we had, you know, normal relationship stuff where it's like, oh, I want like arguments and whatever. But when Scott wanted to propose to me, this is funny. So like about a week before, I was talking to him at work, and I was like, yeah, we'll probably get married. And he was like screaming internally, apparently, because I just basically preempted him in proposing. He was like, no! Because, so we had planned a trip with my dad to go to Europe, specifically to the UK and France. Because I had gone for something, I don't know how to explain this without going into a whole other tangent, and I could come back to that later. But like, my dad and I had been overseas the year before, for like basically like a family thing, not like meeting family, but like an event that had to do with our family. So my dad was like, yeah, I really want to go back. And so basically it was like, okay, well, we'll pool together money and go again, and this time we'll bring Scott, because Scott had been living and working down at the company for a while. So we seemed pretty stable to everybody, and we seemed stable to each other, so, you know, that and whatnot. So when we went to Paris, Scott was like, I'm gonna propose to her under the Eiffel Tower.
Aww.
And it was very romantic, aside from the bird poop. Because pigeons love to hang out under the very active the very, very active area. So like there's just a bunch of pigeons under there, and they had been obviously living in the area for a while. So it's like Scott looks down and he's like, I'm not gonna get down on one knee, but do you want to marry me? And I was like, this isn't real, this is fake. Because and I scared the crap out of him, because I was like, denial talk, you know how you go no, kind of like that. I thought I was dreaming, because I'd had like some really weird vivid dreams the recent times beforehand, not about like that subject, but it was like, okay, if this isn't a dream, I should be able to take a picture of this thing with my phone, because in dreams I can't take pictures with my phone, and that's how I usually like break myself out of a dream, is that will be incongruent, and I'll be like, oh crap, I'm dreaming. So I scared him, and then I did that, and then I was like, oh my god, this is real life. Wow. I'm being proposed to. That's completely wild. So that was how that happened.
So sweet.
Yeah, it was very sweet. Scott is a very sweet, thoughtful person. He's a ridiculous boy.
Except when he says you're cancer because you play Overwatch.
He played Overwatch just about just as long as I did, so can pot meet kettle. It was a whole thing. I think I covered everything that was being questioned. I can't remember though.
Yeah,
there were stages to that question. I can tell you guys also about the weird little event that I had to go to the year before that though.
Ooh.
If you like. Okay, so this is interesting on a family history thing. So my grandfather was in World War II, and he was a fighter, not a fighter pilot exactly, but you know, doing the bombs and whatnot in Europe. And he and his flight crew got shot down over Belgium. And my grandpa ended up in an internment camp in the German, encampment. He got out eventually. He lived a very full and happy life and whatnot. But the people from the town that were near to the wreckage, they made a memorial to Grandpa's flight crew because they all perished except for my grandfather.
Oh, damn.
So, yeah, it was surprising that they went and made it because it was like, it was their provocation, obviously. So they contacted our family about it and wanted to know if we wanted to come for the dedication. And my dad is a very good person about saving money, and so he was about the only one who could really like afford it / make the trip kind of thing. And he was like, okay, do you want to come with? And I'm like, well, yeah, because he wanted me to go just because it's my grandfather, it's not his dad. And so we went, and it was a very nice ceremony, and it was in this absolutely the tiniest town I think I've ever been to anywhere. Like, it had 20 people in it. It was very nice. All of the people were really excited to hear about like my grandfather's life, and one of the guys that was in the town actually was called the Bandit. The Bandit was a freedom fighter in World War II from Belgium, and he was showing us all of his material, and he didn't speak English, but like we had a really good time like doing the sign language sort of pantomiming about like he had like a whole booklet about himself. It was really cute. But it was like really an interesting and like nice time. It still seems really surreal that how thankful those people were from that area, because my grandfather didn't get to like they were shot down before they could do anything kind of thing. So it wasn't like, oh, they helped save the town or something like that. It was like, no, they were just thankful that they came at all kind of thing. It was very nice. Very, very fancy get-together for a nice big stone plaque. So we were talking about romance. Right? Cocoa and romance. Yes. That was how you ended up asking me about the thing.
Yeah. I don't really know. I think part of the thing is just that I also never
saw anybody.
I kind of did, but it was just a dumb online relationship, and we were just like, we're depressed, we get along, we're a boy and girl, so that means we should get together? Question mark. So
Oof.
yeah.
Heterosexuality.
Yeah. But yeah, that was. Oh, a bundle's complete. Oh, who got a ghost fish?
I did. I didn't know where to put it.
Oh.
That's fancy.
I tried to eat it. And it wouldn't let me.
You're gonna go to the community center today, right?
Yeah.
Alright, here, let me give you...
Oh, I accidentally picked one already. Oh. What is that? Just drop it, like, out of your inventory. Okay. I hope it... Okay, I was, like, really scared that it was just gonna, like, auto-make my character eat it or something. I was like, accidentally wooing everyone, Coco. I can't believe you.
What I do.
That's when you gift it to someone like actively like that instead of just like tossing it out of your inventory for them to pick up. It's definitely wooing them. Like I think you technically like raised my heart level.
Ladder, where are you?
What was I saying before? Yeah, like I was in that relationship, but I use that term loosely since we didn't really do anything for like 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was in one relationship, for when I was in my 20s for 6 years.
Wow.
Wow.
And but that was near the end of that. That's when I started questioning if I was Arrow, and it got to the point where I felt like I wasn't really talking to that person that much, and I just don't think that was treating them very kindly. So I was just upfront with them, and thank God they were cool about it, and we're still friends.
Oh, that's
Oh,
nice.
nice.
Yeah.